Hi, Scorpio. It's Lulu, and welcome to your indie read here in the foyer. All right. If you are in the Houston area, I would love for you to join us this weekend for a gathering. All right. Think the hostilities card and the thinking woman card was on the cut. Let me just say this really, really quick. So the thinking woman and hostilities has to do with pick your battles, choose your battles. All right. Don't allow anyone or anything to ruffle your edges. Please remember the veil has been extremely thin since before 2020. There's a lot of agitation in the air. There's a lot of um, things in the air trying to um, veer you off course. Okay? So be mindful. All right? Choose your battles, please. Please, please, please. Distractions. Choose your battles. What information do you have here for Scorpio? Check that out. Okay. All right. Thinking Woman came out. And it was on the cut earlier. Indecision. Woman holding a heart. Community under Thinking Woman. Strategy is holding the most weight. I like it. Angel of Balance. Fourth chakra. Yin and Yang. Oh, y'all working through some stuff all tied up. All right. So Thinking Woman, strategy, and all tied up. There may be some things that you are looking into, researching, gathering information about, and you are creating a to-do list or setting goals, being very strategic in how you do things and what it is that you are preparing to do. But the all tied up coming in is just telling me that your hands may be tied in a certain situation, and you may have to rethink a certain. You may have to rethink the strategy because there are some things that you needed to experience before you could um, implement this go, if that makes sense. Thinking Woman, community, and the fourth chakra is here. Having more compassion for your coworkers, your friends, your family, whatever this community card has to do with. Someone may be apologizing for the way that they said or did something. Expect a lot of apologies, but try not to take them to heart to the point where, well, y'all pretty in depth. But I do understand that part of your evolutionary process has a lot to do with um, seeing it for what it is, taking it at face value, take some things with a grain of salt. Sometimes you need that apology to move forward or um, to release resentment. Indecision, strategy, and yin and yang. When you come to this crossroad or this fork in the road, and you make a decision that is going to be monumental, this is going to be something that has you to step more fully into your love power, love energy. This is strong with that woman holding a heart. This is very strong energy, and it has a lot to do with you evolving when it comes to releasing a lot of bitterness, resentment, and then becoming more strategic in your approach to connecting to other people. And it starts within. So there's a lot of things that are going to begin to surface about how you handle things and how those things when it comes to people. This is you and people, dealing with people outside of yourself, dealing with people in your environment on a regular basis, being more strategic with how you plan things out and master yourself. Someone may be a master 22 or a master a number 7, a number is life path 7. Maybe you're in your 7th year. Things are coming full circle. You're learning what it means to be whole, separate, and unique in an environment that may ask that most of the people surrender to what an authority figure says. You're figuring something out. How does this resonate with my past? How does this resonate with who I am and how who I have become? What is this thinking woman for Scorpio? The source. You may be researching some esoteric information, but overall you're going to the root of something, right? You're going to the source of something, the root of something when it comes to what it is that you plan to do, how you plan to do it. You may be researching and gathering information, but you are getting to the bottom of it, okay? Some of you may have had huge downloads that came in that have it where, you're trying to figure something out, but you're keeping it to yourself. What is this indecision? What is this indecision for Scorpio? You're keeping it to yourself. You're very connected to adventure. Do you stay or do you go? All right. This is like you don't know what's on the other side of this, but you are ready to take a leap forward, a leap of faith. With that adventure card, you're being called. This is like I wouldn't be surprised if the transformation, the death card comes out because this is like walking to the light, but it's a lot of beautiful, sparkly, glittery lights, and you know that this just looks right, it feels right. This is interesting because you see it before it happens, but then when it does happen, you're kind of in awe. So you're just standing there. This reverts back to your childhood. This is like something being revisited or revised. A part of you is being brought back to light. I wouldn't be surprised if people tell you that you have an innocence about you even more so now. You maybe used to hear that when you were younger. This one is special. This one is this, that, and the other, right? Those beautiful things that people would say when you were a child, they're surfacing again. Apple of someone's eye, maybe your mother. What is this woman holding a heart? We are the world. Collective energy. You're seeing what part you play in this world. You're seeing what part you play in your family. You're seeing what part you play in how things connect and how it goes with your calling. You may be looking at all of the things that you've experienced and being how you've been a student so long in life, right? And the experiences that you've had and how they have come full circle with what your job is now with this community card. What is this community card? Stress. So you may need to delegate some things, right? Or just let people know that, this is not the environment for me. I got to find my balance. I need to retreat from this situation. Maybe lighting a candle at both ends. There may be something here about not wanting to step on toes when it comes to this community card. It could be work, family, friends, or whatever. And it's time to go ahead and release a lot of this stress, release a lot of this, like no overload, no, don't overthink this. Maybe the overthinking it is stressing you out. Or let's see, what is this stress card? Letting go. It's time to walk away from something. The way that you did certain things, the way that you communicate with certain people, the way that maybe you took on more than you were supposed to with this community card. What is this judgment? That must be in this series of reads. We'll see if it changes. But in this series of read, a lot of people are releasing themselves from things that were burdening them. What is this strategy card for Scorpio? A tear in a bucket, motherfucking abundance awaits. So this is strategizing what it is that you want and knowing that the universe is filled with all the things, okay? It's, an abundance of love, joy, happiness, health, whatever it is, you're being more strategic. But you know that you can't be so linear. And that may be where you get caught up at trying to be linear in how you manifest things, how you do things, wanting things to work out a certain way. Maybe you have some strong earth placements. What is this angel of love? Healing. It tried to come out in the reverse, bringing more balance in within and without, working on that heart chakra again, which is coming up next. Healing in finances, healing in personal vision, getting back to the drawing board, making a decision to maybe you're stepping out on faith and starting a new business, a new job, a new career. This could be a drastic change, but it's more aligned with your childhood and charitable work and experiences, you see, with that We Are the World crowning that angel of balance. I feel like you're going to be very much so incorporating a lot of what you've learned in the workplace in some type of entrepreneurial endeavors or a new career. And you didn't understand how that, you always wanted to do it, but you didn't understand how all of that came together. But now it makes more sense. I really like this dress hope. Okay. What is this fourth chakra here for Scorpio? Nine of Cups, this is laziness. So this is you taking time out to relax and heal, gather yourself, do the things that need to be done when it comes. Maybe you're getting some type of, maybe you're doing a Reiki, something, some type of retreat. Maybe you are doing something that has to do with balancing out all of that stress, balancing out and letting go, and properly releasing and forgiving someone, holding yourself accountable for what needs to be held accountable, just really sitting in that and sitting with that. I do feel that you're getting more comfortable in your skin. What is this, yin and yang? You're getting more comfortable in your skin. Innocence and trust is with this yin and yang. Trust in the process. This is coming under that strategy and abundance. Lightening the load, but also allowing yourself to take in all of the small things that you are grateful for. Um, this is like intuitive logic. Okay, so go check out your MBTI personality um, thingamajig. MBTI. Because I think that you're standing more fully in that, and it has a lot to do with your purpose. Even though science doesn't back a lot of stuff, I don't care. I'm science hope today. Okay. Check out your MBTI and see how it aligns with where you are. Because the thing about that is, there a lot of that stuff won't resonate with you. That has to do with the negative aspects. So if you write down the positive traits of the MBTI personality quiz, write down the negatives, right? And be very honest and see, um, check off the things that you are doing that's in the positive traits and check off the things that you're doing in the negative traits, and balance those out to see where you are, because I really feel like you're aligning more with your purpose at this time. What is this all tied up for, Scorpio? Thunderbolt. Something is happening that is going to shake things up, and you may feel that, if I do this, how are people going to view me? How are people, fuck how they viewing you? Your tribe will come. It'll be uncomfortable at first, you know what I'm saying, but it slowly but surely things will begin to work out to the point where people will begin to come in. People will begin to see you for what it is that you do. People will begin to appreciate what it is that you do. All right, something happens that you have no control over. Okay. What is this, thunderbolt, which is a tower? Yeah, something happens that you have no control over, and you just have to, five of swords. I told you, somebody trying to argue and fight and all of that. Do not. I'm telling you, somebody may be trying to start something with you to um get you in trouble. Now this can go from one extreme to the other, because what I heard was like somebody may be trying to get you locked up. And that's one of the main things. When people can't get you off your square, they try to do something in some type of way to get you to take the blame for something that will cause damage to your legacy, cause damage to what it is that you have come here to do, to cause people to not trust you. It's a setup. Somebody may be trying to set you up. Justice will prevail, though. I gotta go turn that alarm off. What is this, angel of balance for Scorpio? The five of coins. Figure it out. You may feel like you are lacking in some area, or someone that you're dealing with may feel like there's not enough attention. You don't give them enough attention. Public displays of attention, more affection, just physical stuff, basically. When it comes, maybe that's their love language. They like to be touched. They like to be, in your company, and you got other stuff that you're healing from that you need to work out, which does need to be discussed when it comes to matters of the heart, because everybody has stuff that they're working through, and sometimes people take what their spouse is going through personal when it's not personal. This is something that they have to figure out with or without counseling, hopefully with counseling and therapy. Okay, a little alarm. What is this, community card? Yin and yang and angel of balance. Queen of Cups. This is being wise, using your wisdom, taking time out to really reflect on what it is, making good judgment calls, taking time out before you make some type of decision, being slow to anger, because whatever this community yin and yang and angel of balance has to do with, I feel like you're the leader of this situation, but overall you're the sovereign leader of the self. So you cannot be allowed to be pulled into situations that may be draining, pulled into situations that may be, people are argumentative, pulled into situations that have nothing to do with your higher calling and gifts. You see what I mean? All right, Scorpio, I will talk to you next week.